Scarlett Johansson's experience with husband Colin Jost's jokes on SNL, a critical examination of humor and sensitivity. Scarlett Johansson's recent revelation about her reaction to her husband Colin Jost's jokes during the Saturday Night Live SNL joke swap segment is a poignant example of the complex interplay between personal relationships and public humor. This analysis delves into the key points of the article, offering additional context and a critical examination of the implications and underlying themes. Scarlett Johansson admitted to blacking out upon seeing her own photo during Jost's annual joke swap segment on SNL, an event that underscores the potential emotional impact of public humor on personal relationships. Johansson's reaction speaks volumes about the fine line comedians tread when making jokes that involve their loved ones. Her confession on The Kelly Clarkson Show about not remembering the segment due to the shock highlights the intense personal discomfort such jokes can cause, even when they are intended to be in good fun. Jost's joke, which referenced Johansson's role in the film, and crudely dismissed the value of her voice without her physical presence, was met with shock by the audience. This reaction is indicative of the broader societal shift towards greater sensitivity and awareness of how humor can be hurtful, even when it comes from a place of familiarity and affection. The joke swap segment on SNL, where Jost and co-host Michael Che write offensive jokes for each other to deliver live, is a tradition that thrives on pushing boundaries. While this format can yield moments of sharp wit and unexpected comedy, it also risks crossing into territory that can be perceived as insensitive or inappropriate. Johansson's description of the segment as brutal, and her fear of being targeted each year suggests that the jokes often veer into uncomfortable territory. This annual ordeal raises questions about the sustainability and ethical boundaries of such comedic segments. Is it worth the emotional toll on the individuals involved, particularly when the jokes target aspects of their personal lives and relationships? Jost's joke about Johansson's character in Her touches on broader issues of gender and objectification in the entertainment industry. By reducing Johansson's value to her physical appearance, the joke perpetuates a narrative that undermines the accomplishments and talents of women, focusing instead on their bodies. This form of humor, while perhaps intended to be light-hearted, reinforces harmful stereotypes and detracts from the progress towards gender equality in Hollywood and beyond. Johansson's response to the joke, and her acknowledgement of its impact, reflects a growing awareness and rejection of such objectification. Her willingness to speak out about the discomfort it caused her is a powerful statement against the normalization of this type of humor, encouraging a reevaluation of what is considered acceptable in comedic contexts. The audience's shocked reaction to Jost's joke is telling of a broader cultural shift towards greater sensitivity and inclusivity. As public awareness of issues like sexism and objectification grows, the tolerance for jokes that perpetuate these issues diminishes. This shift necessitates a reevaluation of comedic content to ensure it aligns with contemporary values and standards. The pressure on comedians to balance humor with sensitivity is immense, particularly in live settings like SNL. The challenge lies in maintaining the edge and unpredictability that defines good comedy while avoiding content that alienates or hurts segments of the audience. This balancing act is crucial for the continued relevance and success of comedic platforms. The dynamic between Johansson and Jost, as both a married couple and public figures, adds another layer of complexity to this narrative. Their relationship is subjected to public scrutiny, and the jokes made at Johansson's expense blur the lines between personal and professional boundaries. While humor is a common coping mechanism and can strengthen bonds, it can also strain relationships when it touches on sensitive or deeply personal issues. Johansson's candid discussion of her reaction to the jokes on The Kelly Clarkson Show provides a rare glimpse into the personal impact of public humor. It highlights the importance of considering the feelings and boundaries of those involved, even in comedic settings. This consideration is essential for maintaining healthy relationships and ensuring that humor does not come at the expense of personal well-being. Scarlett Johansson's experience with Colin Jost's jokes on SNL is a telling example of the complexities inherent in balancing humor with sensitivity, particularly when it involves personal relationships. The incident underscores the need for greater awareness and consideration of the emotional impact of public humor, especially in an era where societal values are shifting towards greater inclusivity and respect. As comedians navigate this evolving landscape, the challenge will be to find ways to deliver sharp, relevant comedy that uplifts rather than undermines the individuals involved.